Hey there everybody, Anabrax here, bringing another quick update video. As you can see, we have the Light Paladin update and the Summoner's War Master special event on at the moment, just to give you an idea on the timeline. And as you can see, I've already done today's mastery, almost got them all. Things like work and stuff keep me from full-time farming like a lot of people can get away with. So yes, where were we? I wanted to let you know that I've purchased the packs. So as you can see, I've got the Legendary Wind Scroll I chose that came with the recent updates. And today is also, I have 35 Mystic Scrolls from the crystals that came with it. And I wanted to do something a little different, and I'll summon them on video this time around, because I haven't been really keeping my Mystic Scrolls. I've been summoning monsters and then using the 3 stars as evolution food when I can. As you can see, I farmed the Light Assassin, Cowgirl, and I even still have the Fire Parrot from a while back. I don't really want to use them as food just yet or anything like that. I want to kind of hold on to them for later usage after this account has achieved its goal and I start using non-2-star monsters as well for it. Any rate, as you can see, I've 6-starred Walter. The reason being is his axes here. For his 5 axes, 30% chance to inflict continuous damage each axe. Plus his first skill that also does continuous damage. And he has a defense break, I think it was. Yes. Now, this guy, boss killer for dungeons is what I've gathered. I'm using him for Giant P10. Rather successfully once he gets to the Giants. Him and the Light Viking together, as well as our little Dark Salamander here. All that continuous damage adds up, and if everybody else dies, Ramagos here, as you can see, I've been still the same old runes for him. Ramagos tanks it out, and the continuous damage kills the giant for Giants B10, and that was something I will show you after I've summoned the scrolls. As you can see, I still have the same runes on my Light Viking, and where are we? Royd here, very much enjoying his revenge runes. That one's not maxed, unfortunately, but yeah, very tanky. Surprisingly, his stats don't look all that high, but he seems to hold up pretty well considering. I'll just flick through my monsters quickly here. As you can kind of get a situation on my current situation. As you can see, I'm very close to another 6-star monster. I'm just one more 4-star away, and I've got these 3 max 3 stars waiting for some evolution food. These are the little angel mons that I got from purchasing 3 of the premium packs using the crystals I got for purchasing the packs. And as you can see, I purchased both packs. So I got the Super Angelmon, as well as the Wind Scroll, the Legendary Scroll, and the also got the Monster Evolution. So this will increase any monster I want straight to a 6-star, and then of course you're supposed to use the Super Angelmon to instantly max its level. I haven't quite decided who or what I will use that on. Don't really want to use it on a 2-star monster, so I'll probably just do something similar to like what I've done here. As you can see, like I've got the Water Fairy King, and I maxed out his skills because my monster storage was getting so full of Devamons. As you can see, And I believe I did the same thing with Diaz, who's still sitting as a 4-star in storage. Originally, I just pumped some Devilmons into him. I got a Water Desert Queen, by the way, from a Mystic Scroll, and this is what I kind of like. I was like, well, I'll show the mass summon this time, because so far 2-star heroes crystals have been building up over time because of things like World Boss, and as far as he does get in Trials of Ascension and stuff, because I haven't been buying more pack. Like I haven't been purchasing stuff. I don't buy things weekly or monthly or anything like that. I believe the only things I've purchased for 2-star hero are like the one-off buy packs, and I was like, well, I purchased all the others for him. I'll purchase these new ones as well, which are the master level ones, which have given us these new legendary element type scrolls, as well as like this Super Angemon. And I'll just do it because hey, I've already purchased the others, so whatever. Okay. It's a one-off buy for the account, and it'll be something extra to summon for you guys once this account has achieved its goal. And you see, I got a Hell Lady, Wind Hell Lady, as well for the account. Yet again, a Mystic Scroll. Like all of these monsters have come from just random Mystic Scrolls because I've been spending the crystals on those packs rather than energy refreshes, because I don't have that much time to farm on the account, so I can't just sit here spamming energy refreshes all day farming. Anyways, that's also a reason why the account hasn't been progressing as quickly as it probably could have been, depending on the amount of time that one could put towards an account. I can't farm all day every day like some people can, but it's not really important because the account has obviously been progressing very well. As you can see, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 6-stars already, and I could easily make another 2 more right now. Well, after I get that 1 more 5-star. But the point is, it's been progressing well, and yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the summons. At 61 out of 100, and away we go. Have a happy summoning. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Ooh, lightning. Ooh. Unfortunately it's the fire one and not the water one. Still, she could be useful, Let's keep going. Yeah, like I'm trying to prove with this account, any monster can be useful. Ooh, another lightning. Haha. Oh, look at that. I believe he's a great defense breaker. Yep. Attacks all enemies to decrease their attack gauge by 50% and decreases defense for 2 turns. This attack lands as a crushing hit regardless of the enemy's attribute. Cramula is, well, very nice. Let's see. I'll probably throw him in the storage. Wind Frankenstein. I'm quite happy with that Phantom Thief, actually. He'll probably become useful later if I don't get Galleon. Actually, I might actually already have a Galleon, I forget. I'll have to check my storage. Let's see. Ooh. I've gotten lucky twice, almost. I'm lacking all this food though. So that's the best part. Either you get a vast amount of food, or you get something really nice and extra.
But again, they're all unnecessary, you know? Ooh, one more scroll. Oh, got another Mav. And that's it. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see. I'll just eat a couple of things to loosen my storage up a bit. No, I didn't have. I was trying to remember if I had Dark Bounty Hunter on this account, but I haven't summoned a single. Haven't actually summoned a single like Dark Scroll since I've started the account yet. I guess I'll put them into storage. I don't like using 4 stars as food just yet because obviously I would like to get a Water Kung Fu girl for the account at some point in the future. Let's see. Just trying to find if I have Galleon. There's all the 4 stars. Doesn't seem like I do for this account. I have one on my main account. Luckily, I finally got one after like a year and a few months on it. Let's see. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. And everybody else there is going to be food. As you can see, I have like an Awakened Mab, I think. I might have actually used them as food because I have another one. Yeah, I think I used the Awakened Mab as food because I have another Mav down here that I can use later. And as you can see, I'm not too worried about skilling him up right now. Like, you get so many penguins when you collect enough Mystic Scrolls and summon them. Like, you really don't need to worry too much about that kind of stuff. Anyways, I'll get this show underway, huh? Let's see, those guys, this guy, and Walter should do the trick. Now, of course, it's not 100% success rate, and I think that's mostly because of, there's 2 things here. If you leave them alone on auto, they go for the golems. Alright? If you take out these side crystals that do their AoE, you will have, if you pay attention, if you're having problems with your Giants team, and you pay attention to it, and you focus fire the crystals, that is very likely, or very easily, the difference between clearing the stage and not clearing it. If you tell your monsters to kill the crystals first, you will increase your success chance for Giant Speed 10 dramatically. Because it's not the golems that kill you, it's the crystals. I'm not sure. I don't think they do, as you can see here. I don't think they ignore defense for this stage. I believe I think the light ones ignore defense. I'm not 100% sure on that kind of stuff. But the point is, if you focus the crystals first, you'll clear it. If you just want to, like, sorry, if you focus the crystals first, you'll clear it with a far higher success chance. And yeah, the giant on the other hand is a bit different. You may clear the waves very easily, but you can still get, like, the giant hits really hard and erratically sometimes. Like, it's especially if you've got multi-hitters and violent runes, you can't really plan whether or not you're going to get gibbed because of something that you did by having violent runes and multi-hit. Whereas if you were to, say, focus on like Fatale runes, energy runes, blade runes, and try and eliminate like swift runes, and try and eliminate things like multi-hit and those extra procs, you could actually plan out which monster is going to take the hit from the giant, and then hopefully it won't be countered with a follow-up attack from the giant on top of that. In this particular case, I have violent runes on 3 of my monsters here, which is the Dark Salamander, the light Viking and the wind Viking so that I can get as many dots. That didn't work at all. That went straight to the tower. But so I can get as many dots up as possible. See, so that is a problem there. A lot of those dots. See, and this is why I created. This is why I 6-starred the wind Viking. See how many dots he just put up in that one turn. Unfortunately, we lost the light Viking. This is actually going really badly this run, but as you can see, we still cleared it. Generally, that defense break won't be up when the giant does its sweep attack. But as you can see, we still cleared it anyway, and I'll do one more run just to show you guys. I'm planning on taking out the Dark Salamander and swapping it for the Wind Imp, because that should take care of the problem I have with the crystals. Reduce, like if you have a strong AoE damage dealer, like this is what makes your giants, dragons, Neko runs successful, is when you have a strong AoE damage dealer that can wipe out the crystals on the sides, or if it's just a full crystal wave. Like, they're the things that will wipe your team when it comes to doing your dungeon runs. So if you have something that can one-shot them, even if it doesn't kill the giant, even if it doesn't kill the golems, or if there are any, you will pretty much succeed the wave, as long as you have, a decent healer or enough damage to, wipe them out. Of course, because I'm using 2-star monsters here, and I'm still lacking rune quality when it comes to things like Fatale runes and Rage runes, I've decided to take the alternate path of using tanking up my monsters and using continuous damage instead. As you can see, it's very successful, even on these golems, because just with the damage based on HP monsters, like look at how hard Ramagos hits just with his first attack on these monsters, and he's just HP, he's not even using clean shot or anything, he's just HP tank, and they're clearing the waves adequately. I think when I was trying to, on my first account, when I was trying to use like Fatale runes and Rage runes and Blade runes and stuff to clear giants, my first successful runs were like 5 to 6 minutes. And it's just because, it's because I didn't know any better. And when I should have been using continuous damage, I'm trying to use damage, and I just didn't have the damage to be doing that. Unfortunately for me. So it felt great when I finally got my runs under 3 minutes, and here I am with 2-star monsters. And my first run, my best run time, when I first started was 3, and the first run I ever did was 2. It was under 3 minutes, but it was still in the, I think it was in the high 2s. Oh yeah, see, here we go. You see how both those Vikings popped some continuous damage straight off the bat, and now he's got 3 continuous damage on him already. This is what we're talking about here. On a good run, on a really good run, he will pop all 5 continuous damage and then proc and put another 2 on. I've seen him do it already, and it happens more often than not. The giant would just take all of the continuous damage. And as you can see, Warbear hasn't even taken anything, and the giant's about to die. It's he's just there as a failsafe for if the others do get wiped. And then the continuous damage will finish it off, or the clean shot will. And you see, my best is 2 minutes 50 there. I think my first ever run was 2 minutes 90 seconds or something, and that was because I started with continuous. Sorry, this is after, of course, I cleared it with the Warbear. Sorry, when I had my Warbear solo it, practically solo it, but yeah, if you use your tanky monsters with continuous damage, and I'm thinking of swapping out my Dark Salamander for either the Wind Imp or the Wind Yeti. I'm gonna experiment with both. I'm also going to experiment with the wind the Wind Fairy here, and also some more here who I actually use for raiding at the moment. I finally put his runes up today. I just use him for the 10% crit rate lead. I do like raid 3 with this account. Yeah, I'm gonna keep experimenting and find a faster and faster team. And the trick to giants is to take out those crystals on the side. If you're a new player, build tanky, focus on the crystals. It's much more difficult with the 2-star monsters because they don't come with leadership skills and they don't come with much in the way of AoE. And most of these monsters are single target only, unfortunately. So I have Seal here, who I was obviously trialing out a bit back, but I don't really have the runes to be doing that kind of damage. So I'm hoping that the Wind Imp here, Ralph, will be able to, with his Hurricane Swing, deal far more damage than Seal was, and hopefully that will knock out the crystals for me each time he does it. Like, that'll be the saving grace. And I'll experiment and I'll see how they go, and keep you guys filled in on that. I'll also be trialing out Cameron at some point and see if maybe her, these two skills can help. I can't actually remember if, let's see, I'm pretty sure this is single target, but the Decelerate, I'm curious to see if Cameron can do some decent damage with it if you go full damage. So yeah, that's what I want to update you guys with at the moment. And yeah, you'll get another update hopefully a bit sooner than the not the last one, but like these last two have been close together. But I've been very busy in the real world, but I'm still keeping with the account. Don't worry about if you don't hear an update from me in a while. I will still be playing this account. As long as I'm playing my main account, this account will be played in conjunction with it. I just can't always farm it full time because I do focus on my main account. And yeah, we have let's see, Trials of Ascension. Yeah, we have been making progress, and we will continue to make progress. This is she's difficult for me right now, but as you can see, we're at 450. So there we go. And yeah, alright, that's it for now, guys.